I want to talk about some of the products in which we use for training, where you can get them, what to buy, what to kind of avoid. There's a lot of leashes out there, there's a lot of collars out there, a lot of companies, different things. These are the products that I know, trust. These are the stuff that I buy for dogs regularly. If your dog's coming to a board and train program, they're going to be receiving some of these products when they're going home, so you don't have to go out and buy anything. But if we're working together in a group class setting, or if we're doing private training together, these are products that I'm either going to bring with me for you to potentially purchase, or something you can go out and get on your own. Now, we'll start with leashes. Slip lead in particular, this is something pretty much everyone gets onto. You can go out and buy slip leads elsewhere. I will say we have the best slip leads. I'm not just saying that, I'm saying it for a reason. It all has to do with the stopper. This stopper is like a squeezy plastic cord lock. Everything else that you'll find at a pet store or online generally has just like a leather piece that's wrapped around. They stretch out, they don't work really well. They don't last long at all, even if they do work well. So we sell these here. I order these in from a company that makes them for us. They have our little logo on there. So slip leads, if you're gonna get one and you're interested in getting one, just call us. If you're gonna try and get one before group class, just give us a shout. You can always stop by and pick one up, or we can have one here ready for you the night of class. They're 20 bucks from us. Rather than running out to the pet store and buying something that you're not gonna like. Just pick one up from here. We have a variety of colors as well. Snap leashes, we also do have our own snap leashes that we get here. Same rope material, really good hardware clasp on the end, comfortable. A lot of people enjoy these because it fits in your hand really well. It's a nice soft rope fabric. Same thing, $20. You can get from us as well. Now my favorite personally for leashes, if you're going to get a snap lead, this is a premium soft leather twisted snap leash, right? I buy specifically 3/8 thickness. These are really comfortable leashes. If you like to go on walks with your dogs a lot, and you know they're going to be on leash often, this is a really good leash to buy. I do not sell these here. You can get these from dogsportgear.com. Redline Canine is the company that makes these. Really quality leash, really comfortable. It's like butter in your hand. Sometimes fabric leashes can tend to cause some like rubbing, rope burn type stuff and hurt your hands at the end of the day. We train dogs and we have leashes in our hands all the time, so we really like leather, but the fabric leashes are nice if you're not doing a ton of work with your dog or long walks, things like that. But these are a great product. Now, long lines. I always recommend Biothane. I know we have this somewhere else in the information. Sometimes the link doesn't work though if the company stops selling them, but this is called Biothane. I also buy 3/8 thickness in this, and I usually buy a 30-foot or a 33-foot, which is 10 meters. Long line, that's a really quality product. Biothane is great for a couple of reasons. One, they last longer, it's really durable. But two, if it gets gross, which long lines tend to get kind of nasty, dragging around in the mud, and pee, poop, and different things like that, you just wipe them off. Whereas like a fabric leash, they get soaked and stinky and not very fun to like put back into your car or bring into your house. These are great. You really just spray a rag with some cleaner and you just wipe it off. Done. Moving on to prong collars. This is a product that we get into. I specifically like Perm Spranger, and I get two sizes. This is 2.25 millimeters, and this is 3 millimeters, right? Depending on the size of your dog, or also depending on where your dog is at in their leash training, kind of determines which one I put on. Obviously, bigger prongs are usually for bigger dogs, but that's not always true. You can order these from places like dog.com. You can also find them on Amazon. Prices will vary. Recently, the price increase just happened with these products. So if you get it from us, they're $25 for either one of them. You get them online. Similar price range, sometimes in the $30 range or even $40 range, depending on where you're shopping. Now, martingale collars. Different sizes, I have different brands. For larger dogs, medium to larger dogs, I like Guardian Gear. You can get these on Amazon. You can also get them on dog.com. Important thing, you don't want a quick release buckle on there. You just want a regular banded martingale collar with a chain, right? So Guardian Gear makes a really good one. I've never had one of these fail. They're great. You obviously have to measure the size of your dog's neck. The most common one that we find ourselves putting on dogs is 5/8 inch, 13 to 18 inch diameter, or not diameter, measurement around the neck is what fits most medium to large dogs, but they also make smaller sizes and bigger sizes as well. For really tiny dogs, I just found this company, RC Pets. I found these on Amazon specifically. You might be able to find them elsewhere. They have different patterns and stuff, but it's the same thing. It's a regular flat band, no quick release, and it has a chain, which is what you want in a martingale. Finally, last product I'll talk about is cots for teaching place command. This is something that I do with pretty much every client. So we're going to work together. Getting into a cot for teaching place command is way better than trying to use a plush bed. Now these cots, this is the specific brand that I recommend is 4 legs 4pets.com, or Mahar Manufacturing is the company. You can order them online. I do not keep these in stock really. Board and trained students are the only ones that kind of go home with them. If I do have extra ones on hand, I can potentially sell you one. But you can go online and you can select your own colors. You can select the color of the fabric, the poles, the legs, and there's a variety of different color options as well for all of them. This is a premium weave, this is a standard weave. I think they've gotten away from standard weaves and it's all premium weave stuff, but it's just a thicker fabric and it holds up longer than these do. Quality product, reason I like them, cots in general, is the dog drools on it, gets muddy, pees on it, anything like that, pukes on it. You can really just take it outside, hose it off, spray it down, hose it off, and it's clean, it's good to go again. You don't have to run it through the washer. Also, if they chew a leg or they rip up the fabric, something like that, you can replace that separately. You don't have to order a whole cot, right? You can order fabric, you can order legs. Even if you just want to change colors, right? The poles are still good. You can do whatever you want to do, and the parts are easy to just order from their website. So, cots, great for teaching place command, highly recommended versus using like a plush bed. Now, the last thing that I recommend, it's not really a training tool as much as it is for you. For keeping your dog's products in them on top of their crate. A lot of times I recommend when you're getting the dog out of crate that you're putting the leash on them and you're putting their collars on them. So whether you're keeping their prong collar in there or their leash or their remote collar, whatever else you might be using in training, these galvanized pans, you can get these at Tractor Supply, Walmart, doesn't matter. But I like to have them right on top of the crate so everything's there ready to go. So when I'm getting the dog out, I'm just grabbing the things that I need and putting them on the dog. I don't have to go over to a separate hook to go grab things. So just a suggestion.